What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, bringing you another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. This is episode number 91, and coming into today, we are sitting at a record of 108 and 72, a 36 game differential after going 1-2. In the previous episode, we ended up having a bonus, a third battle in that episode, just because it was going kind of quickly. I felt like the episode was going to be a little bit too short, so we had a third battle, and we were going to have a double loss if I didn't have that, so I'm kind of happy that we did that. So we got back up to a 36 game differential. Coming into today, we are bringing an all-new team except for Tangela. So I'll go over that in a second, but before I do, if you guys would be so kind as to show your support to the channel and the series, I would really appreciate it. All you got to do is click that thumbs up button right below this video, or go into the comment section below and give me some feedback. Tell me what you're liking about the series, tell me what you don't like, tell me that you think I'm cool, tell me that you think I'm a big poopy face. I don't really care, as long as you're leaving your opinion and you're making sure that your voice is heard. That is what I care about, because the interaction with you guys is very important. Now, let's take a look at the team here. We've got Special Lucario with a Focus Sash and Nasty Plot, Vacuum Wave. Kind of a weird setup, but I think it works better than the Swords Dance with Bullet Punch set. I mean, I know Lucario also gets E-Speed, and that's better than Bullet Punch in most cases, but I thought I would try the special variant because why not? Then we have Milotic, which is specially defensive. It's got Toxic, Dragon Tail, Scald, and Recover. Then we have our Choice Scarf, Darmanitan, which just comes in and kills everything with Flare Blitz, basically. It's kind of witless, honestly. And then we have our Toxic Orb, Guts, Suelo, which just basically facades everything. So two kind of witless Pokemon. And then we have our Assault Vest Drapion with Aqua Tail, Poison Jab, Knock Off, and I believe I gave it EQ as well. And then lastly, we have our Tangela, which you guys saw in the last couple of episodes. It's a power swapping set with Giga Drain and Leaf Storm, and I believe I gave it Sleep Powder. Also physically defensive. It's got the Regenerator, and yeah, it's just a good time. It is just a good time, so let's get started today with our first battle. We're going to try to get up to a 37 game differential with a victory here. Also, shameless plug as we run into Momet from Mexico. Shameless plug. I just recently started a showdown little session thing on the channel, so you've been seeing those videos probably pop up in your sub feed recently. I'm trying to do it daily or almost daily because they're nice short little videos that if you guys don't have time to watch some of my longer, Wi-Fi and battle spot stuff, that's something that you can check out, and you can see my full sets, nature, and all that stuff. So you guys might like that better than Wi-Fi battles even, I don't know, but just to let you know that it's there in case you haven't seen it. But let's look at our opponent's team here. We've got Charizard, which is going to be the Mega Evolution, Greninja, Sableye, Snorlax, Aegislash, and Hawlucha. Alrighty, so the Hawlucha is probably going to be Power Herb, I'm guessing. I mean, it could be Focus Sash too, because Hawlucha is pretty darn frail. Although the Greninja could also be Focus Sash, could be Life Orb. There's lots of things at play here. That Sableye could potentially be a problem. Could potentially be a problem. Let's see. What do I want to start off with? That is the question. I think I actually want to start off with Darmanitan. So we're going to start with the Darmanitan, and I'm going to bring the Lucario. Well, am I going to bring the Lucario? No, I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to bring, let's see, I'm having trouble deciding today. We're going to bring the Drapion, actually, and then we're also going to bring the Tangela. So we'll see if that is a combination that can put in a good amount of work. I don't really know, but Tangela will wall those physical attackers pretty darn well. Not so much the Greninja, I mean, unless it's physical. But Tangela is so good. It really is. And if they try to get any kind of boost up, like that Aegislash comes in and tries to Swords Dance, or the Hawlucha comes in and tries to Swords Dance, that's really not going to work. And we see the Aegislash starting things off here. And there's no way I'm going for Flare Blitz, because the King Shield is real. So I'm just going to go for EQ. My opponent could predict that and go into the Hawlucha very easily. But the EQ is really the move to go for here. And then if they switch in the Hawlucha, I can very easily go into Tangela. So let's just go for the EQ. There we go, and the Aegislash is going to stay in, probably, I don't know what it's going to do. but it's not going to take that Earthquake too well. And we're going to actually activate the weakness policy, which is very common on Aegislash. And we're going to see the stance change, interestingly enough. And you're going to go for the Shadow Ball. Actually, that might be a dead Darmanitan at +2. Yeah, that's just going to one-shot us because Darmanitan actually is pretty frail. So I don't know if that was the best play on my part. Really don't know at all. Now, let's see. We do outspeed with Drapion, and we resist the Shadow Sneak, so that seems like something that we could go into. And we also have the Assault Vest, so, I mean, we can just EQ all day because, like I said, we outspeed. So, yeah, let's go into that. If he wants the King Shield, that's fine. I don't know if an EQ will be enough to take him out through the blade, or not the blade, the shield form, but we're going to give it a go. The King Shield is obvious here. Oh no, the Shadow Sneak, just to get as much damage as possible. It's a resisted hit, and that doesn't do much at all because Drapion actually has a pretty decent natural physical bulk. Its natural, or not natural, its base defense is over 100. And the Assault Vest really patches up the weaker special side. So that is cool beans. We see the Hawlucha coming in. I don't know why you didn't come in on the Darmanitan. I mean, I guess you wanted to get your freaking weakness policy off, so I can't blame you for that. This thing does outspeed us, and if he goes for the Power Herb, it makes no sense to go for knockoff here. So, with that being said, I kind of want to just go into Tangela. I mean, the Sky Attack is still going to hurt, but I don't know that he can two-shot me, just because I'm a Tangela. I don't know. If he goes for a Swords Dance, that would be like the best possible thing. Because the Poison Jab's not going to one-shot this thing. Yeah, let's go into Tangela. Feel like that's the better play here. If he goes straight for the Sky Attack and it ends up being that he can two-shot me with Acrobatics, then I guess I'm just a silly muffin. He goes for the Fling to fling the Razor Fang. Wow, okay. Yeah, that was interesting. He's going to get his thingamajig off now, his Unburden boost, but I'm going to put you to sleep. You're just going straight to sleep. He goes for the Acrobatics, which is going to be super effective. And that doesn't do that much. And with the Sleep Powder putting this thing to sleep, he's going to at least sleep this turn. So we can go for Giga Drain. And we should be able to get to a point where... Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. It makes no sense whatsoever. We're going to switch out into Drapion and get our Regenerator off. That's what we're going to do, and we really need him to sleep for more than just one turn, or more than 2 turns, because he's obviously going to stay asleep this turn, and he's staying in, so I don't know what his other Pokemon is. Maybe it just, I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really matter what his other Pokemon is, because you don't really want to switch out a Hawlucha after you get the Unburden boost. It's like with Hitmonlee, you don't go for the normal gem fake out and then switch out the turn after just because you have a status condition. Usually you don't do that. We're going for the Poison Jab here, and of course he wakes up and gets the Acrobatics off. Wow, and that's going to be a 2-shot, so I'm pretty sure that is the match. I'm going to have to go back into Tangela now too. Really? You had to wake up turn 2? Seriously? Seriously. Yeah, we have to stay in. So this is going to be a loss for us. That's just nonsense. I'm sorry. I always get 2 turns of sleep. I really feel like that happens way too often. If I got 1 extra turn, that Hawlucha would have went down. I mean, I'm not saying we would have won the match, but we wouldn't have just gotten pooped on by this Hawlucha. So now I'm going to put you to sleep again, because I pretty much have to. I don't think I can one-shot you with 2 not very effective moves. He goes for the high jump kick, which is not as powerful as Acrobatics, and he avoids the attack. Great! That's just what I wanted. Awesome. There's the Acrobatics, and Tangela's going to go down to that. So that was just... Oh, and he gets a crit, because actually I don't know if Acrobatics was even going to kill. Fantastic. My luck was awesome in that match. Alright, I'm not even going to comment too much on that because I'm already getting a little salty, as you can probably tell, because I'm starting to get sarcastic. I should chill a little bit. Chill. Alright, so that is a loss for us. Brings our record to 108 and 73. So we are down to a 35 game differential. We're going to continue battling. Yes, continue battling. Continue battling. That was not fun. That was not fun. I felt like that could have been a closer match. We still could have gotten pooped on by whatever his last Pokemon was, because we didn't get the chance to see it. So, not saying we definitely would have won that match, but it would have been closer at least. Anyway, we're going to move on from that, and we're searching for our next battle. And I'm just realizing this, but it looks like from my actual rating at 1502, which is bad, I'm thinking that, but I'm just realizing now that I lose almost all of my practice matches. I have to with that record. That's kind of silly. Kind of silly. Anyway, we have somebody from Japan here, from Hiroshima. And please don't have tryhard stuff. Please don't have tryhard stuff. I know you're from Japan. No, not really too tryhardish. We have Swampert, Crocodile. Those are two cool things to see. And then we have Talonflame, Charizard, Mawile, and Shuckle, which I'm guessing is there for Sticky Web, because that would really help out a majority of this team, except for the Talonflame, actually. So thankfully, our Swellow is not going to be hindered by that too much, but Swellow can't really touch them a while if he brings it. So we do have Darmanitan, which can kind of poop on that, and actually Darmanitan can hit Charizard with a Rock Slide too, for large amounts of damage. So I think I actually want to, let's see. We're gonna bring the Darmanitan. Although, this is tough. This is tough. That Swampert is gonna be an issue if I don't bring the Tangela. It really, really is, but I'm not gonna bring it. We're gonna start off with Swellow. We're gonna bring the Milotic, actually, and then we're gonna bring the Lucario as well, I believe. That's what it's looking like. Actually, no, Darmanitan's better. Again, we don't have much for Shuckle, but I can't bring something that's gonna cover the entire team. But with all those fire types, it just doesn't seem like the greatest idea to bring Lucario. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know if it's going to pay off or not. I mean, Lucario, I guess, would have the Flash Cannon for the Shuckle, but what you going to do? What you going to do? We shall see what my opponent wants to lead off with here. It's going to be the Talonflame. Shocker there. And he actually can just go for Flare Blitzes if he wants to, because if he's Jolly Max Speed, he's going to outspeed Swellow by 1 base point, because Talonflame is base 126, Swellow is base 125, and we cannot just stay in here on that. Actually, we don't have any switch-ins. We have no switch-ins. Milotic is actually going to get one-shotted by that. I mean, we can take one, but I basically have to sacrifice something. And I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, it really just depends on what... I guess we have to sacrifice Swellow. I guess, because Darmanitan with those 2 fire types, and he's packing the EQ for them a while, it's just too valuable. So, yeah. That's what we have to do, which is really, like, freaking stupid if you ask me. But we're going to go for the Brave Bird in the off chance he wants to stay in here. Or just like go for Swords Dance or something. I don't know. We go first, so he's going for a Flare Blitz or Swords Dance. I don't know which. But that does a good amount of damage. We're going to get hurt by the Rocky Helmet and the Recoil, so maybe he's a defensive set. He's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. Why would you do that? I'm Guts. Every Swellow set is Guts. And if I have Quick Attack, you would just get pooped on right now, especially if you're not running max speed. I don't agree with that play at all. We're going to go for the Facade here. He pretty much has to go for Brave Bird. I don't see any other play for you now. He's going to go for the Roost. He has to be like fully physically defensive, I'm guessing, but he's going to take a crap ton of damage from this. A crap ton of damage. That's almost a one-shot. He can't Roost again. We're going to get hurt by the Burn, and we're going to get hurt by Rocky Helmet. Now he's going to Brave Bird us, which is fine. Let's... Actually, Milotic might be a decent switch here. Yeah, let's go into the Milotic. I'm thinking he's going to Brave Bird, and if he is fully defensive, he's not going to be doing a whole lot of damage to this Milotic. Even though I'm not invested physically as far as the defense goes, we should be able to take this okay. We should be able to take 2 of these, is what I'm trying to say. And ouch, yeah, that doesn't do much at all. He gets hurt by the recoil. It's not enough to take him out. But I'm guessing a Roost is going to be coming here. Either way, regardless of what he goes for, I think Scald is our best play. Because he may try to Willow me too. So yeah, I'm going to Scald. Scald it is. He is going to go for the Willow. He's going to connect on that. So he just wants to spread burns on everything. And that actually isn't the worst thing in the world, because that means Milotic cannot be Toxic. I don't remember if he had anything on his team that really wants to spread Toxics, but it's going to activate my Marvel Scale, so I should be able to take physical hits a little bit better now. I mean, granted, I'm taking the residual damage from the burn, but I mean, I'd rather have that because it's not as bad with the lefties. It negates the lefties, and we're actually losing 6% of our HP per turn, but that Marvel Scale boost is could end up being very important. I don't know. We're going to find out. What are you going to go into now? That was an interesting way to play Talonflame, but he had the, what did he show? Willow, Roost, Brave Bird, and something else. I don't know what it was, but that's actually how I run my Talonflame now. I love defensive Talonflame. I think it's actually quite good, despite not being the bulkiest thing in the world. I don't know what you're going to go for, but I really want to try to burn you, so I'm going to go for Scald. He's going to Mega Evolve, and if he gets a Swords Dance up, we're going to be in trouble. Because he's still going to be able to one-shot us, and Darmanids... Oh, he goes for the Sucker Punch, and that's not going to do nearly as much as he needs it to because of the Marvel Scale. Can we get the burn? We don't get the burn because I'm just not having the best luck today. Unfortunately, I'm really hoping for hacks, and my cat is biting his tail right behind my computer, and I don't know if you guys can hear him growling at it, but it's kind of amusing. He was behaving when I started this recording, and now he's getting a little antsy because I think he just woke up from his nap, and he's all like, oh, it's time to eat my tail because I'm too lazy to go in the other room. All right, we're going to go for Recover here, predicting another Sucker Punch. If he goes for the Play Rough, oh, he does not go for the Sucker Punch. Good play. Good play on my opponent's part, definitely. We're going to get up back to a decent amount of health. He goes for the Play Rough. How much is that going to do? That pretty much leaves us in the same position that we were in before. At this point, I think that a Sucker Punch is going to take us out still. I mean, thankfully he hasn't gotten up any Swords Dances, but yeah. I mean, I really want to go for Scald. I really do. So we're going for it. We're going for it. So we're going to go down this turn regardless of what happens. Even if he doesn't go for the Sucker Punch. So maybe he's predicting another Recover there. Can we get the burn? Come on. No, we don't get the burn. And he goes for the Swords Dance. Are you kidding me? Game. That was a good play on my opponent's part, by the way. But I can't get anything to go my way. Granted, it's only a 30% chance, and I'm hoping for hacks here. But I kind of need the burn. I kind of need it. He can very easily take us out with any move that he wants to go for. He pretty much has to go for Sucker Punch at this point. So I'm going to go for Recover. Because if he... Oh, he goes for the Play Rough anyway. So I could have just possibly taken him out here. So that was a bad play on my part. He goes for the Play Rough. He's going to connect. And that, with the burn, is going to take us out. Oh, it doesn't even need the burn. Wasn't even a crit either. Just straight up takes us out. So I had a chance to take this thing out or potentially get a burn on it, and I was not able to do so. So that was stinky. That was stinky. I really don't want to get into a loss today. We need to try to come through here. What do I want to lock myself into? I think, let's see. He probably doesn't have the Charizard. We don't see the Talonflame. So why not go for the Flare Blitz? Right? Because he could bring the Shuckle. Yeah, I mean, Sucker Punch is going to be a thing right here, and we need to hope that we can survive it. We really need to hope that we can survive it. Was that a crit? It was not a crit. It just straight up takes us out. Oh my god, I'm so upset with myself because we would have had this Mawile dead if I went for a Scald instead of a Recover. So my opponent is just better than me. He's just better than me. Sucker Punch again, and that is going to be the match. So that is poop. That is really big poop, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know why he's taking his time here. It's very easy. I just go for the Sucker Punch. You have this match in the bag. So there, ladies and gentlemen, I just got outplayed. The first match, pretty sure that was hacksy. Pretty sure that was pretty darn hacksy. Not saying I would have won that match, but it was pretty darn hacksy. This match, my opponent outplayed me, definitely, and just picked the right moves, whereas I did not. So kudos to my opponent on that one. The burn would have really helped, but that would have just been RNG and not actually skills. So I actually want to go for another bonus battle because I'm not about to have these double losses. Not about to have that. I would like a victory. So we're going to go for one more battle. And so we have back-to-back bonus battle episodes. Not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, I guess I could just start having episodes with 3 battles apiece, but it takes quite a bit of time to record, especially because some of my battles, or some of my episodes that are just 2 episodes, wow, I can't talk. Some of my battles that are just 2, some of my episodes that are just 2 battles long. Oh my god, that took way too long to get out. Never mind, you know what, just never mind. Just forget I said anything. I see a team that's fairly weak to, let's see, fire. Wow, he's got a lot of ice types. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he probably has Snow Cloak shenanigans. No. No, 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 no. I don't want to play that game. I really don't want to play that game at all. So I'm going to bring Lucario because I have the Aura Sphere, and that's not going to miss. But if he has the Frost Lass, I will be forced to go for Flash Cannon. But we're going with the Lucario here. I'm going to bring the... Let's see. I'm thinking just straight up the Drapion, actually. Yeah, I think that's a good play. Or not a good play, a good thing to bring. And then... Let's see here. I'm going to say the Darmanitan. I mean, we could have the Thick Fat going on with the Mamoswine, but I'm going to say Darmanitan is the better thing to bring here, as opposed to Swellow, which really only hits that Abomasnow. So, Lucario, Darmanitan, Drapion. So, what Pokemon didn't get into a battle today? I think we brought all of them. Now that Lucario is coming into a battle, we used Swellow, Milotic, Drapion. Yeah, we used all 6 of our Pokemon. And we're included in battles today, so that's pretty cool. That doesn't happen a whole lot. Really does not. Let's start off with the Mamoswine. So that's... I don't know if that's the best thing in the world. Because... Well, I mean, I do outspeed. So that is something cool. Definitely something cool, but... I don't know that I want to stay in either, because an EQ is actually, all 3 of my Pokemon are weak to EQ, so my opponent did a good job bringing this Mamoswine. We have to get rid of it, so we could set up a nasty plot, but I don't know if a Vacuum Wave would be enough to take out this Mamoswine after a nasty plot. So I think what I want to do is just go for a... does it matter which one I go for? They're the same power. So let's go for the Aura Sphere. We can always go for the Vacuum Wave afterwards, because we are protected by our Focus Sash, so that is cool. And bam! Wow, that just one-shots. Alright, that is perfect. I didn't think that was going to one-shot, because Mamoswine is fairly bulky. It has a good amount of natural HP, but he probably wasn't invested. In comes the Hawlucha here. And... I think that a combination of Flash Cannon and Vacuum Wave... Oh no, Vacuum Wave is resisted. That is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. I don't think he can one-shot Drapion, though. So we can, let's see. Yeah, we can go for a flash cannon and then finish him off with Drapion with a poison jab. That sounds like a plan. Let's go for the flash cannon. And he does go for the high jump kick. Obviously he outspeeds because he's a Hawlucha, and he didn't get his Unburden boost. Again, not that that really matters because it just doesn't. It just doesn't matter. He's faster than everything. He's fast. Wow, that does so much damage. Oh my goodness, Special Lucario is putting in some serious work here. And actually, we can come in with Darmanitan and outspeed because we're going to be Choice Scarfed. So that is a thing. Oh, we have options here because I can Vacuum Wave, which I don't think will take this Hawlucha out. But what we can do is put him in a range where we can come in with Darmanitan and U-turn out so that we don't have to take damage on anything, and we don't have to be in here locked into a move without knowing what his last Pokemon is. So I'm feeling like that's the thing to go for here. Here comes the Vacuum Wave. See how much damage this is going to do. And, oh my goodness, he survives with like 1.64139561326789111% HP. I don't know what I'm talking about. I said way too many numbers. Oh, and I went into Drapion because I'm retarded. Oh my god, the misplays. The misplays, ladies and gents. I'm so sorry about how badly I'm playing. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's gonna go for the Sky Attack now. That's not gonna kill. Knockoff will kill, but that was such a stupid play. I had my strategy all planned out, and I went for the wrong thing. I thought my cursor was on Darmanitan. We take all kinds of damage. Oh my goodness, that was such a bad play. Why am I playing so badly? I'm getting rattled is the problem. Alright. We still have a chance to... Oh yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Alright, that's not going to come back to bite us, thankfully. I'm going to go for the knockoff. I'm pretty sure we're not living anything. Even with an Assault Vest, pretty sure. We outspeed, so he's not Scarf. We're going to knock off whatever item it was. Oka Berry, which reduces the power of Fire-type moves. So that's actually fantastic because now Darmanitan definitely is going to come in to outspeed. So we're not going to lose this match, which is great because if I lost because I just misclicked and I was being careless, I would have been upset. Flare Blitz it is. There's no reason to not go for it. So let's see. What is our record? What were we coming into today? We were 108 and 72. We lost the first two matches, so we were 108 and 74, and we are now 109 and 74. So a 35 game differential. So we still netted -1 as far as this episode goes, but we didn't just go winless. Not that I'm going to be doing a bonus battle every single time that I lose the first two matches, but I feel like the way I lost those two matches, I was like, you know what, we need to try to like get out of this little rut that we're in. And thankfully we came through with a victory. Very much so like the last episode where we lost the first two and came back and won the bonus battle. So that's going to be the first episode with this team. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There were seriously some ups and downs going on. A little bit more downs than ups in this particular video, but hopefully that changes. We did find out that Special Lucario is power. Oh my goodness, that was dishing out so much damage. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm looking forward to using that a little bit more as we are going forward here. I'm going to probably bring it to some Wi-Fi battles too, because why not? Why not? It's a little bit unexpected. But with that being said, that is it for this episode. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you're leaving a like and a comment and all that good stuff. And I will see you all for the next episode. But until then, game on.